Explain that about the anticoagulant.
Okay, so what happens is the anticoagulant, once we give it to you via here, it binds to the calcium in the blood, and that interrupts the clotting cascade briefly.
Okay.
And that's good because we don't want it to be going for a really long time, like heparin or Coumadin or things like that, because you may be getting those therapies as well. Don't go there.
Okay.
And then your liver will help you metabolize off the citrate, and then your body will kind of get that calcium back. So it's not forever.
Okay.
But some people, while they are getting this citrate, can have numbness, tingling in their fingers and their
That's
lips.
what I get
You
now.
kind of tell them what it feels like when your lips tingle.
Yeah, my lips are tingling right now and they're cotton mouth and I keep drinking stuff. My toes feel like there's big gaps of air in them when I push.
Well, I think that might be from the swelling in your feet, and
Okay.
I think the cotton mouth might be from the medicine you're on.
But I'm also getting the tingling
The
all
tingling is
over
definitely
my
probably
body.
your citrate, yeah. And that's why we're giving you the calcium, but sometimes when the treatment lasts a little longer than that, it's just you made it this far, and it's not bad. It's what we call an expected side effect. So it's not like a bad reaction so much as something that we expect to happen.
But this is like a life-saving treatment for my disease.
Well, if you didn't get the treatment, if they didn't intervene, then your symptoms wouldn't go away. I mean, so it's really important that they give you your medication and that you get these antibodies that are attacking, causing your body to attack itself. It's important that we strip those out. And it is not cumulative, so by the time we're done, it's not like I'm going to pull off like 900% of your antibodies.
No, I know.
Yeah, it's only the 63% of what you have on that day. But when we do that, it gives your body kind of a chance to kind of chill a little bit so that the medicines can really knock in there and hopefully stop the all-out assault that your body is doing to itself, basically.
Now, that big yellow bag up there.
Oh, yeah, can you see it? Oh, yeah, it was a good shot.
I'm videotaping that yellow bag up there.
Yeah.
That is basically
That's that's the plasma that we pulled off.
out of my body that's been in there. That probably has the bad antibodies that have been attacking me.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
anything that 63% of anything that's riding around in your blood, no matter what it is, we're pulling off. So
Okay.
if the antibodies are in your blood, they're going to be in your plasma, and they're going to be in that bag.
And that's like, I notice it's like very thick. It's like a gel.
Well, it's not. It's just concentrated because it's a great big bag.
Okay.
So it's kind of like when you urinate, it doesn't look like it's very, has a whole lot of color in it, but when you urinate into a bottle and it's full, then it
Yes.
looks really dark because anytime you get a bunch of it together, it's going to look darker. It could be a little lighter. I've seen lighter plasma, but you can't really look at plasma and say, oh, yes, that's sick person plasma. Plasma can look different on every person, at
Okay.
10 people every day, so.
So when you take that, you throw it in a big red bag, I notice, and where does it go?
It goes into biohazard because it's got biological waste in it. So
Okay.
we put it into their biohazard. Because you don't want to just throw it in the regular trash because what if something poked it and you wouldn't want the people who are handling it to get.
Yeah.
So if it's in biohazard trash, then they know that it's in a special hard container and they know what's in the bag and no surprises.
And they just burn it all with all the other
That would be a question for your nurse because I don't really know. They used to burn things in hospitals, but that was like back in the 80s, so
Yeah.
I don't really know how they do that anymore. I would assume that there's probably companies that do biohazard pickup for incineration, but I
Yep.
don't know for sure. That would be a great to see, like if ever like a nurse manager, like if they were checking in just to see, sometimes they do that check in to see how you doing.
Yeah.
Just say, hey, I had a weird question. How do I get rid of the biohazard waste? There's probably a company,
It's
some
gotta
really good
pick it up.
company that's contracted to come and pick it up, but I don't know for sure.
Okay.
I don't think hospitals run incinerators anymore.
So anyhow, this thing will come out afterwards, and then what it's attached to is what would you call that?
This?
The thing that goes in my neck down to my
That
heart.
is a dialysis access catheter. It's like a great
Yeah.
big souped up IV.
So that
And
is,
it just straps into the tip of your heart.
yeah, and that goes down, and that's put into my body through a certain type of radiologist,
Interventional.
interventional
Yeah.
radiologist. And the plan is now with future treatments, since we're destroying possible veins that we'll need, we're considering putting in a permanent, what's it called, a permanent shunt? Is that what the thing in the chest?
Oh, like if they were gonna do long-term access,
Yeah.
they're like ports.
Okay, permanent port. All right, I'm gonna turn this off now.
Yeah.